guys, another fresh car finished off, heading back to one of our good Sydney customers, VE Club Sport. This combination, it was originally built elsewhere. We've done a freshen up, so it's now, you know, a high torque engine. We can claim that in that regards. Cast iron 427 cube, TBS Harrop 2650 on it. We've done the chiller, we've done the tank, so all the usual mods that we do on these particular cars. We've set up flex sensor, still on the factory ECU with this car. So E85, we're in the 900s. Just completed a turbo 400 upgrade, Craig's automatic in that one. So that's our 1500 box in that. We've also just finished off a UC10 Haltech dash. So we've integrated that into the factory ECU. Works really well on these particular cars. Bit of mucking around to get it all to work, but we've got engine light working, traction control light working, speedo blinkers, high beams, the whole lot. So car regards to fuel system, we've got the High Torque 1000 kit in this, which is the triple pump system. Yeah, beautiful car. It's been freshly trimmed. We'll give you a look around it, and we'll also just explain a couple of things on the dash, the setup and what we've done there. But yeah, what a beautiful car. Heading back to Sydney, true street car to us. All right, so quick run through. We're on the inside of Ramsey's VE Club Sport. Turbo 400 just been fitted. Obviously we try and go to the extra little bit of detail with a nice suede gear boot on it. It's got the trans brake button. Most of our gearboxes do run trans brake. Obviously that helps with getting the shifter the correct way. Instead of, you know, you're in top gear and you can potentially go up to neutral, that side of it. So going in reverse pattern definitely makes a big difference to the car and the general feel of it. UC10 dash, obviously we use the Mako surround. Beautiful dash, works well. It's got a lot of configurable screens on what you want to run through, all that side to it. But probably the big things that we've integrated from the factory ECU in this car is we've got oil pressure work, and we've also got the fuel level. If you were to plug this dash in straight off an OBD2 power up, the fuel level doesn't work. It doesn't read. So you can't just literally go down, plug it in and expect that all these channels are going to work. So we've managed to come up with a system where it all integrates. We've got TPS, we've got ignition angle, don't really need that on there, it's just an added thing. Trans temp, intake air temps, and then we've got coolant on there as well. We've also got the battery voltage. Can get the odometer, so that is programmable. So, you know, when you're pulling the old cluster out of the car, you can put that straight back in the exact kilometers so that all your service scheduling's still on point. Speedo, RPM, and then obviously we've got the speedo and RPM in the turn dials. Big one is probably the gear shift side to it. So, you know, when you go and fit a turbo 400, a lot of these cars or aftermarket gearbox, you've got no way of knowing where the gear's at. You've got no indicator light or anything like that. So we have integrated into the gearbox shifter setup, and it reads to the dash, so we can actually flick through the gears: first gear, second gear, third gear. And obviously on the B&M shifter you do miss a gear, but we can account for that in there, and it goes straight back to park. So yeah, it's about integrating, making the car a complete nice package to drive, still have all those features. You know, the car's still got its aircon, got the inner chiller works, we've got an override switch, so if we go to race mode, means that we're concentrating the inner chiller purely on the engine. Then if he's stuck in traffic, in Sydney traffic or whatever, and he wants to come back to, hey, I want nice aircon inside the car, we're not so concerned about the engine, we can come back to the car and it's a nice crispy cold aircon in here. So really focused on the last 12 months about finishing off the package and making the car a complete deal for them. You know, you don't have that engine light and all that sort of stuff. So I think we're pretty happy with this package, and waiting on transport, and we'll head back to Sydney for the customer.